Hey, what is up, family, friends, strangers of the internet? My name is Jerrod Tolentino, and today I'm going to be taking you guys through a leg day workout, as you could probably tell from the title already. But basically, I didn't film an intro because I wanted to get straight into the workout. So I started off with some hip abduction and adduction machine. And hip abduction is basically you're moving away from the body, and adduction is when you're moving towards the body. Similar to the pull-ups and the dips I did in my previous videos, I like to do these just to warm up my body and kind of fire up my glutes before I start squatting super heavy. It's kind of a weird exercise, but I find them super helpful just to activate your glutes. And if you can't do these, then you can always do some banded crab walks, I believe that's what they're called. If you ever seen anybody use this machine, such as people on Instagram, you'll notice some of them like to lean all the way forward onto the machine, or some of them lay all the way back. I personally prefer going right in the middle between the two, but it's just personal preference, whatever you guys feel comfortable doing. But the main focus of this exercise is basically just to open up your hips and activate your butt as much as possible before moving on to the heavier lifts. And speaking of heavy compound movements, I moved into the squat, and unlike my last video where I explained the bench press super in depth, I just quickly wanted to go over some of the general cues and mistakes to avoid when performing the squat, just because it's one of the best exercises for leg growth and full body development. So first of all, you want to make sure that the bar is resting on your traps and not on your neck. If it is resting on your neck, you're probably going to feel uncomfortable, and number two, you're probably going to lean too far forwards. So make sure that the bar is resting on your traps, and you want to make sure that you are looking straight forward, not all the way up and not at the ground. And this will help you maintain a neutral spine throughout the whole squat. And make sure that your elbows are back and down. Keep the knees pointed out throughout the whole movement. Don't let them cave in. Make sure your chest is up, and keep the pressure throughout the whole foot and off the toes to avoid strain on your knees. And as you can probably tell, I'm doing pyramid sets again. So basically I'm just starting with the bar and then slowly moving the weight up until I hit 225, each time increasing the weight and lowering the amount of reps. 225 felt pretty heavy for me today, so I only did about 2 reps, and then I decided to drop it back down all the way until I hit 135. Also, I just wanted to take this time to talk about leg day in general. I feel like a lot of people tend to skip leg day just because it's super hard, but legs are definitely important. First of all, they are the largest muscle group in our bodies. Second of all, if you're not working out your legs, you're pretty much skipping half your body. Third of all, I kind of like to think of our legs as our base, and if you don't have a good base, you're not going to have a good foundation, and it's going to affect your lifts. And basically, if you were a tree, you would think of it as your roots. So if you don't have good roots, you're not going to be able to grow any further. Also here, I'm talking about how you should be keeping your legs at about 90 degrees when you're starting out on leg press. You don't want to go all the way back and limit your range of motion, at least on this machine. And going back to the whole leg thing, if you're working out your legs, they'll definitely help you with other lifts such as the bench press. Going back to the leg drive I was talking about, I kind of wish this gym would have the regular leg press machine where you just add on the weight, but you kind of have to do with what you have. But anyways, I did about 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps on the leg press, and the only advice I have for the leg press is that you want to get your legs to pretty much a perpendicular position to the ground, and make sure that you're not locking out fully at the top. Keep the tension within your quadriceps and your butt. Then I moved into some Romanian dumbbell deadlifts, and deadlifts are a really good exercise in general, but a lot of people tend to get injured on these, and I think that the most important part about this is hinging at the hips and maintaining a neutral spine throughout the whole movement. and keeping your chest up. I could do a whole video just on the form of deadlifts, but I kind of just don't feel like doing that in this video. But basically you want to make sure that you're squeezing your hamstrings and your butt, making sure that you feel it mostly in those two muscle groups and maybe a little bit in your lower back, but not too much strain on it. Dumbbell deadlifts are good, but if you have more equipment, I just use the bar instead and do these after squats. My gym only has one barbell and it's in the squat rack, and I just don't feel like making too much noise. I feel kind of constricted to do heavy deadlifts in this gym, but you just gotta deal with what you have and compromise with all the equipment at your gym. Then I moved into some hyperextensions just to finish off my lower back, my butt, and my hamstrings. And funnily enough, contrary to the name, you want to make sure that you don't hyperextend your back too much. Just make sure that it's straight the whole time, and you can do these with or without weight. I did about 3 sets of 10 reps, and if I couldn't get to 10 reps, I dropped the weight. I'm actually thinking about switching out my push-pull leg routine into a full body routine every other day, mostly because I'm bored of push-pull legs and I feel like I need more time for cardio and core. So let me know if you guys would want to see a full body workout. I'm also thinking about making a home workout video series where you'll need little to no equipment, and these will be quick but intense. I think it'll be fun just interacting with all of you guys, and that way I feel like everybody could get use out of this channel, whether you have a gym membership or not. And like I said, it'll be quick, it'll be fun. I won't promise it's going to be easy, but definitely let me know in the comments and stay tuned for that. Then I did some calf raises using the Smith machine, and as you can see here in the mirror, I put down some 10-pound plates at the bottom of my feet just to get a longer range of motion. And I feel like these are one of the best substitutes if you don't have an actual calf raise machine at your gym. You want to make sure that your knees are pretty much locked out throughout the whole movement, and that you're pushing through your big toe and squeezing your calves at the top. A lot of people tend to just jerk the weight up and down, but you really don't want to do that. You might get injured, and for calves I feel like you need a lot of time under tension, so squeezing up and down will really help them grow. And for this last set here, as you can see, I moved my feet from straight forward. I did a couple reps doing that, and then I did some with my feet pointed outwards and then turned them inwards, just because people say that it works different parts of the calves. Not sure if I believe that, but I pretty much just did that for fun and to switch it up. And that was pretty much all I did for calves, but I did one more thing at the gym. Alrighty guys, I'm just going to be doing 100 bodyweight lunges to finish off my leg workout. So like I said, I did 100 bodyweight lunges. I think it's a good burnout. It works your entire leg, and it works each leg individually. I actually got this idea from Chris Jones. If you ever watched his videos, shout out to him. Basically you do 100 lunges in however many sets you need. If you need a rest, you can rest, but each time you do these, always try to improve. So if it took you 5 sets, next time aim for 4 sets. If it gets too easy, you can add weight. And if you don't have a gym membership, I challenge you to at least try these 100 bodyweight lunges and tell me how it goes in the comment section below, and let's get through this challenge together. I know you guys can do it. Anyways, that's pretty much all I did for my workout. I hope you guys enjoyed and you guys are learning through all of my videos. I will see you guys next time, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and comment down below.
You didn't take a break.
Small breaks over there. But that's pretty much it, guys. Just take however many sets you need to get to 100. As you can see, I'm a little out of breath and tired, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.